Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Captain Dar and this is Skyrim Special Edition, picking up where I left off the other night. So we are going to find Gunmar and Serene. See where it wants me to find Gunmar. He's been in a couple of different places. Oh, they're both way over. Okay, Gunmar is Crabber's Shanty. Serene's always in the same place. He's in a cave that we haven't been to yet. See a saber cat over there. Oh, good. Oh no, there's two of them. Oh shit, it's too early for this. Oh, gotta love fast travel. Where's the other one? Attack. I don't think the other one. I hope not. I think the other one flew away. Nope, there it is. That one doesn't seem to want to attack. At least I hope it's not going to attack.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Damn it, now I didn't hear what Inigo said. Bring it down to 332. Let's see, what else do I have? Shit ton of soul gems. Iron. $319. Alchemy. Alright, that's good enough. Don't know if that one's gonna attack or not. I don't want to kill the ones that aren't hurting anything. I took care of it. Okay, now get up to that cave. shrine always here? Shrine of Kinrath.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Isran needs your help.
Isran needing someone else's help? Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
We're up against vampires.
Vampires? That might change things. Tell me more about what's going on.
We're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th.
Kristen
Alright,
Cole
look,
20, hi.
I'll
Welcome to the
consider
stream.
But I can't
I
just
hope you're
leave this
having a
bear
good
to
day.
prey on more innocent people. Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Alright, let's go kill a bear. It's my first playthrough of Skyrim Special Edition. I've played classic Skyrim for about 10 years, but I have got this a few weeks ago and I'm trying out some new mods and stuff that I haven't done before, so bunch of new to me stuff. My level right now is 50. And just started Dawn Guard. I'm gonna try and get all the way to 80 this time so I can fight the Ebony Warrior. Smithing is, actually I went legendary on my smithing already, so it's kinda low yet. Smithing is 69. And alchemy, I also went legendary, so that is at 52.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants. He's still at that fort near Stendar's beacon, I assume.
Yes, he said to meet him at Fort Dawnguard.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Only level 6? Are you a new player too, or just starting a new playthrough? First playthrough. Oh wow. Well, if you have any questions, I'd be happy to try to answer them, because I'm kind of a professional at it by now, I guess. I'll worry about alchemy stuff some other time. How to make Daedric armor.
I thought this
Yes,
would be darker.
it's ebony, but you also need to have Daedra hearts for it. So, need to kill some Daedra. Dremora. Those are my minions. Hey, eat soup, how have you been? Yes, I have Inigo, Carjo, and Hadvar. Inigo for the first time ever.
Slimy here.
I'm enjoying him and his interactions with Carjo, so. Alright, now Serene. Yes, Inigo is a mod. And I'm gonna go from the Lover Stone, because I need to visit that again. Since I have Norak, then I lost the Lover Stone. Since I had that on the Ethereal Crown. Was under the sign of the lover, always feel a lover's comfort. All skills improve faster. Oh, you prefer vanilla? No, everybody has their own preference. Like, there's nothing wrong with just playing vanilla, but mods can add a lot to it too. Uh-oh. Oh, you got Legendary
It is
Edition?
good to be out here burning energy. When the world rests and the hours are small, I always feel more inspired and motivated for some reason.
We may not be vampires, but we are creatures of the night. I added Bruma for the first time also, but I have not started that yet, so but I want to get through the other stuff before I do that, I think. I've heard that one has kind of a dark plot, so I might not even like it, but we'll see. Gonna do Companions, Questline, then Dark Brotherhood, then Thieves Guild. I have not done any of those on this playthrough yet. At some point I'm gonna do a 100% completion run, but not with my character right now. Companions questline for Werewolf. I think that is one of the more popular ones. Dark Brotherhood for fun. Well, I shouldn't say that. I am gonna do Dark Brotherhood, but I go the kill them all route, so I haven't done that yet either.
Hey there, check out what my friend and I found. I'll sell some of it to you if you want.
Thieves Guild for Skeleton Key. Eh. Skeleton Key is good, but I like to get my lock picking up high enough that I get the Unbreakable perk, so. Where did you find this, boy?
I found them near the old Dwemer Bridge in the far west. I'll mark it down for you on your map, for a small fee.
No thanks.
Alright then.
skeleton key is just that perk for free. Yeah, but... my character isn't a thief. Got a storm cloak. No, I don't know. Oh, that's the scavenger.
Yeah. Never should have.
Oh shit. That wasn't the shout I wanted.
What an embarrassment.
Doubt these guys have anything. Oh, a little bit of gold. It's not Clear Skies, it's Dragonrend. You have to get almost to the end of the main quest line to get that one. Well, actually, Clear Skies and Dragonrend you get pretty much at the same point in the quest, so... but both are pretty useful. Safely get across here. No, I gotta go further down. If I can, without aggroing the Forsworn over here. I haven't been to a Lost Valley readout yet either, but I want to get Summoned Durnavir before I do that, because it'll be funny. I think.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you?
Isran asked me to find you.
Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. We need your help.
Vampires? Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good.
Orcs are
All
very
right.
stern.
If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
Actually, I do. Here, I've got a dwarven gyro. Take it.
I don't
Thank
think a lot
you.
of reading goes
It's
on
not
here.
much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Farewell.
She wants gyros like that Greek shawarma thing. Favorite DLC is Hearthfire. No. Gyro versus Euro. Yeah, I never had Hearthfire before, but now I do, so it's been fun. I built like few mana already and got my kitchen and oven so I can make sweet rolls for Inigo. Okay, what are we doing now? I didn't hear what Inigo said about orcs. Still can't figure out why it randomly minimizes on me all the time, but alright. At least now it's less of a pain in the ass. Never mind. Banananan DLC? I don't know what that is.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
Banana?
What are you doing?
I guess I haven't seen that one. What
Making
does it
sure
do?
you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
Does banana.
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we? This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about you?
The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
You took a big risk coming here.
I did, but something about you makes me think I can trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
No, you're right. We just have to convince the others you're on our side.
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not
Big head
persuasive.
mod better.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because we're gonna need her help.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that?
Why else would she risk her life to come here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not.
If anyone sneaks up on us,
You're an
I'll
asset.
smell them coming.
In the meantime,
I'm agreed.
don't make me
We will
regret
see.
my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying
If
now?
anyone sneaks up on us,
No.
I'll smell
I'm
them
not going to
coming.
waste men
Damn it,
looking.
Carjo, shut
We're
up.
fighting a war
We will
against
see.
your kind. And I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a moth priest actually go?
Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
What do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
Real men and women play Skyrim. That's true. I guess we'll have to keep looking for that moth priest then.
I guess so.
Alright.
Khajiit got your back.
She'll complain the whole time. Hi Napoleon, welcome to the stream. Busy day at work. Yeah, I figured that probably was the case. Right, let's go talk to Urag.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking it is quite cold here. If you are suddenly hit by a snowball, remember, it was not me.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Complaining already.
Let me give you some room.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest.
Banana. Banana phone.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic.
Maybe someone should make a banana phone mod. Banana potion? What would the
Why are
potion
my
do?
research materials constantly disappearing?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
I need to find a moth priest.
A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for?
My business is my own. Just tell me what I need to know.
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The moth priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Right. Dragonbridge it is. Hey, emotes. You.
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine.
Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
Nah, I don't think so. All right, then.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Beating up bandits. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragonbridge?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
And using last healing potions. Okay.
All right then.
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
What playstyle are you doing? My first one was a two-handed greatsword. I should maybe do that one again sometime. Mage Archer. Oh. Read Vampire's note. I have so many notes. I haven't found all of the treasure maps yet either. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to Forebear's Holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. What armor do I have on? I have ebony armor with a purple cape, which is also a mod. And then have Norak Dragon Priest mask. Ebony armor is my favorite. Should get Daedra soon. Actually, I already have a set of Daedric armor. It is very spiky. It looks really cool. Yeah. I just thought I looked better in ebony armor. Right, now let's go back to Fire Breath. Spinal Tap. I found the Daedric armor pretty early on in the playthrough, and I just threw it in the chest somewhere. Didn't wake anybody else up. Also need to do the Tama quest. Alright, where did he fall? Isn't there one more? That's weird. I thought there were...
Exhausted from the struggle.
Must resist.
Yes. I can feel your defenses crumbling. You want it to end. You want to give in to me. Now, acknowledge me as your master.
Yes, master.
Let's see if I can one-shot him.
Where'd you come from?
Sure.
Who's there?
Done and done.
That was easy.
I yield! That wasn't me. You were fighting. I could see through my eyes, but I could not control my actions. Thank you for breaking that foul vampire's hold over me. You arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
Are you alright?
I'm quite alright, thanks to you. Dexian Evicus is my name. I'm a moth priest of the White Gold Tower. These vampires claimed they had some purpose in store for me, but they wouldn't say what. Probably hoping to ransom me, the fools.
I know why they needed you, because we need you for the same purpose.
You do? All right then, enough mysteries.
We're called the Dawn Guard, and we need you to read an Elder Scroll.
You have an Elder Scroll? Remarkable. If my knowledge of history serves me, I recall that the Dawn Guard was an ancient order of vampire hunters. I will be happy to assist you with your Elder Scroll. Just tell me where I need to go.
You can find us at Fort Dawnguard near Stendar's Beacon.
Very well. I'll hurry on my way there before more of those vampires turn up. arrived just in time. I think those vampires were getting hungry.
See where I'm going. Okay.
I owe you a debt for the timely rescue.
Okay, back to Fort Dawnguard.
I'm impressed you could find a moth priest so quickly.
Does he have a scroll? Is everything ready?
For the reading? Yeah. Just let the old man know when you're ready.
My trip to Skyrim has become quite the adventure.
Glad you made it here safely, Dexion.
Ah, my rescuer. It's good to see you again.
Have my companions made you feel welcome?
It's not exactly the hospitality I'm used to, but your man Isran has seen to my needs well enough. And might I add, this is a remarkable fortress. I have colleagues back home that would love to study this place in detail.
Are you prepared to read the Elder Scroll?
Oh, most certainly. Let's find out what secrets the scroll can tell. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, "Among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one." The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls. I must rest now. The reading has made me weary.
Come on, old man. You should get some rest.
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexion. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
Half the people in your little crew would just as soon kill me as talk to me. That doesn't exactly make me want to open up. I got a warmer welcome from my father, and that's saying something.
Do you trust Harkon at all?
It's not a question of trust. He's just obsessed with the prophecy. And from what I could tell, 1,000 extra years of obsession haven't made him any better. We should have found him a hobby. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
So where is this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Hiding with the Dawn Guard?
They'd be even less welcoming to her than they've been to me. It would have been a bloodbath. And since the Dawn Guard are still around, that must not have happened. Any other ideas?
Sealed away like you were?
I don't think so. She said she wanted to stay awake in case the situation was resolved. It had to be one of us, and, well, she's so much more powerful than I am. It just made sense for her to be out here. Anything else?
In Castle Volkihar?
Wait, that almost makes sense. There's a courtyard in the castle. I used to help her tend a garden there. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky, staying around the castle?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
They aren't gonna let us use the front door.
True. But I know a way we can get to the courtyard without arousing suspicion. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Let's go to the castle secret entrance.
It's around the side of the castle. Let's move. Yes? What did you need? Yeah, just around this bend. Castle looks so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger.
Thanks for the follow, Tristan Cole. I appreciate it.
Who's there?
Sorry, I went and ate dinner. Oh, that's fine. Ah, where you going?
Roll for sure.
This won't end well for you.
Just getting started, so I'm gonna be here for a while yet. Alright, where did that other one fall? Won't be the first time.
I still remember how to fight.
Oh, that's Hadvar way out there. Where's the skeleton? Well, I know one way to find it. Like it's below there. Ah! Push me off of there. Got him. Alright.
Yes? What did you
Guess Hadvar felt like going for a swim.
I am here for you.
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if you like this snow as much as I do.
No, I hate
All
snow.
set?
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Switch back to fire breath.
Roll or show it!
Who's there?
Uh-oh. Serana. You guys are gonna get in a fight. Oh no, that's the feral vampire.
Right, but there was only one possible outcome.
See the journal fragment. Not good enough to live in their stupid keep, am I? Stupid sods don't realize I've moved into the Undercroft and started taking control of their own death hounds. I'll get my revenge. I'm not gonna worry about looking in every barrel and sack and everything right now. Can always come back through later.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch.
I hear a skeleton somewhere. Oops.
That'll teach you. I know you're here somewhere. I knew I heard something.
Oh good, Hadvar's glitching again. Shit. Oh no. Alright, I might need to close it and restart it again. Okay. So we'll just take a moment. Can't have him glitching out on us. Good now? Oh no, he's still broken. Shit. Now what do I do? I don't know what happened. Guys, gotta let me through or something. Blame Serana.
That's the
Done and done.
Okay. Oh, this is getting weird.
Yes? What did you need?
Alright, I'm gonna go back this way. the other half of the frostbite spider.
Oops.
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door. What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. Do you need something? This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something. I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
Okay. So you have to find the missing crests. I always forget where the third one is. There it is.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Alright, how many of them came in?
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Looks like only Carjo did. Things get a little weird in this part. Take the Frost Miriam, though. Snow's here.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Okay, looks like he's fixed now. Don't know where Inigo stayed, though.
Yo! For sure! I knew I heard something.
Okay.
Yo! For sure!
That'll teach you to cross me.
I knew I heard something.
That'll teach you to cross me.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yo! For sure! Who's there? Done and done. Who's there?
There's a bunch of them in here. I don't have any more. No more fireballs. Fire breath takes so long to cool down.
Who's there?
That's the end of that. What was that?
Where'd you come from? Yo! For sure!
Is that it?
Where'd you come
That's the end of that.
Okay. That went over here.
Who's there?
That's the end of that.
One of those is a mage. Okay.
Yo! For sure! Who's there?
What was that?
I knew I heard something.
It's almost dead. Oh. Well, I got all of them in one go anyway. What's that one do? Here, ebony, elven battle axe. I don't think I saw this before. Okay, this is the right way, I think.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
What was that?
I knew I heard something.
That'll teach you, cost.
These gargoyles have decent loot.
I don't think we've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here. Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for. Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
What exactly are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up. Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something.
Okay. 27th last seed. Harkin's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses to so much as listen to a word I say. I've become less a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. 28th last seed. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the Soul Cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkin's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here, forever if need be. Third Hearthfire. I've done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I am combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the Soul Cairn. The formula consists of finely ground bone meal, purified void salt, soul gem shards. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the Soul Cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible.
Any luck yet?
I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this Soul Cairn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the Soul Cairn.
Why did she care where used souls went?
The Soul Cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the Soul Cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the Soul Cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You share her blood?
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Are all of those ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Khajiit got your back.
Just a finely ground bone meal.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Not exactly. Soul gem shards. She won't mind if I borrow a few things. Purified void salts.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready. Just get all of the ingredients into the vessel. Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
We won't know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Let's get that portal open.
All right, here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the Soul Cairn. Incredible.
Ow.
Are you all right? That looked painful.
It was. What happened?
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So there's no way in then?
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Are you saying that I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I guess?
There has to be another way.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel
Welcome
through
back,
the Soul
Tristan
Cairn,
Cole.
but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Those are my only options.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody. Oh, what is it?
Soul trap me. I won't feel right as a vampire.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
I'm ready.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
I trust you completely.
Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still. Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched. Ugh, the smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly.
Most anticlimactic soul trapping ever. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I'm gonna come back and go through all that other stuff later. Also, Carjo was kinda in the way, so that might have screwed it up a little. Here comes my favorite shout at the end.
Yo! Show it!
Who's there?
Oh no. Stop! Okay, you guys done now?
I'm gonna have to kill you. Again!
No. Stop! I don't have any calm spells either. Once you go to leave, you get a word of power. Yeah, and you also get summon Durnavir. Or is that the one you mean?
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Alright, find Arvak's skull. I'll at least do that before I leave. But yeah, Durnavir's pretty cool.
I can't remember how long I've been here. Has it been a day? Or a century?
Speaking of Arvak. Alright, you guys good now? Always funny when they get in a fight. I think Carjo still has his Falmer staff. Gonna get off soon. Alright, Tristan, well thanks for being here. You have a good evening. What's that?
Who's there? Yo! Show it!
That's the end of that.
When you stream next, I'll be there. Okay, well I'm planning to be back tomorrow night around the same time. I don't really have a set schedule, but it's usually the same days of the week, so. So hard to find them. That was a weird sound.
Mother? Mother!
Can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here, for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual willingly?
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Cold Harbor?
It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal. His place in oblivion.
Tyranny of the Sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you too. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
You have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
I think Arvak's skull is over this way somewhere. Hard to tell what's what in here.
Roll for shooting!
You're as good as dead!
There's one more over there. Just can't see it.
I knew I heard something!
Tough day for you.
Heard something, can't see it.
You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Okay.
Roll for sure.
That one. Another one somewhere. One up there.
That's the end of that.
God. Remember, if there's anything else up here I care about? No.
Where'd you come from?
Where'd you come from?
Void. What are they doing?
Roll for sure.
and arrows. Nice. Dragon bow. I don't really want the bow though. Anything else up here? Might as well use those. Those other souls do anything? Oh, cool. Did have a glow this time. Alright, I don't think there was anything else. Soul Cairn. Ignored. I don't feel like hunting for all ages right now.
Your turn!
I got 5 dragon bow and arrows left. Hope I get some more.
Roll for sure.
Nope, he's got a battle axe.
That'll get you across me.
Alright. Like the Foo Fighters said, on to the next one. Weird sound. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Alright, where are you?
Roll for sure.
Alright, it's one in there. Okay. Remember where the other one is?
What have you got?
Arrow just came flying at my face. Alright, I got anything? I think I'm gonna switch to, well, I got one of those left. I've got some Daedric and some Ebony. think I lost Hadvar again. Okay.
Where'd you come from?
Where the other ones went. It's too hard to see in here. There. Back to Plaza.
Where'd you come from? You all? For sure! Yeah! Yeah! Figure out how to get out of here again. Go.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
Are you able to give us the scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
Wait, I hear something.
It's Durnevere. He's... Where'd you come from?
God! Ah!
Roll? Shoot!
Everybody's okay.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
How long will that take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not.
That's it.
We will see.
Last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexian.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
I can't believe we found my mother alive. Well, you know what I mean.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Can you help me get my soul back?
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Good. I could use all the help I can get.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the Soul Cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Any idea where it could be?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We'll return for you when we can.
I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Retrieve the Soul Essence gem.
Did you have anything to ask before you depart?
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of a favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn, in unintended service to the ideal masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
How could I help?
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Just call your name in Tamriel, that's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Why do you call me Quinarin?
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Fellow Dova? I am not a dragon.
Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin. You may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title.
How did you end up in the Soul Cairn?
There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles.
Were you a part of all that?
I was. But unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dylan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
So you sought the Soul Cairn for answers.
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
They didn't tell you she was immortal.
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
Is that why you're free now?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
I'm glad we found the scroll, but I wish you could come with us.
Alright, let's get the soul gem. Follow this around.
Where'd you come from?
Yo, sure.
That'll teach you.
Daedra heart. Well, at least I can make some Daedric arrows. Wait, I don't have Daedric smithing yet. Well, we'll get there. I've got a bunch more dwarven metal to make arrows with. Where is it?
Where'd you come from?
That'll teach you to cross me.
Should be one more. Time to get the hell out of here. Well, there's lots more to do, but I'll come back to it later. Can't find all of the pages of St. Jude's opus without a map anyway. garlic.
Yes?
Does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when.
Will it be hard for you if we have to kill him?
If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Tell me about your family.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've met both of my parents. They're both crazy in their own way.
Were you close with them?
My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
They were good people. I miss them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up a bad memory.
It's fine.
Let's just keep going.
Okay. Right, where's Inigo? There. Stayed there, didn't he? Or, no, I don't know where he is. Wanting me to go back through the door. Well, he'll show up at some point.
No, I try to avoid it. Always seems to end in an argument. You?
Why do you think I was asking?
Fair enough.
I trust your journey was successful?
I've brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What's happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
That covering on your eyes, are you...
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No, it will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover.
Then we're finished.
No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
Explain this ritual.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls.
Carefully gather the bark? How?
In keeping with tradition, You must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every Moth Priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you.
Do I need to read the scrolls in any particular order?
From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy.
How's the moth related to the Elder Scrolls?
Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls.
Moths barely make a sound, let alone speak.
Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls.
How does that help the Moth Priest?
By having the ancestor moths close to the Moth Priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony.
Then how do I even stand a chance?
You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out.
What went wrong?
Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover.
Is it normal for Moth Priests to go blind?
Sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a Moth Priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly.
I told you. I've prepared
Good luck.
for this.
I hope you find the answers you seek.
There's enough for us to fight out there. I don't need us having to defend ourselves within our own fort.
If you're so worried about the trolls, why agree to let me go ahead with it?
We don't have many other options, do we?
Right, like the book said.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
I'd like to find an ego first. Either it thinks he's still there, or it wants me to go back through there. Okay. Well, we were pretty close. Angie's camp would probably be the easiest to start from. There's an ego.
I am here for you.
Any thoughts?
No. My mind is a tree without leaves at the moment.
Okay.
You're taking us somewhere warm.
Mind the bear traps.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back. Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful. Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down.
Let me give you some room.
It's like a cherry blossom.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would.
Okay.
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Alright, there's a few there that I could catch. Alright, where are the other ones? Three, 4. Five. Once in a while it says catch one. I can't. Not fast enough. There, I got one. Six. And there's one I can catch.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Over scroll blood. Little.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
That felt strange.
I could see it in your eyes. You looked about 1,000 leagues away. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Come back for those flowers. Yellow mountain flowers later. Draft lockpicking.
Yo, for sure.
Where'd you come from?
Enough of this. You will not
Right, who's who? Lost a couple of my arrows, but that's okay. There, one more corpse. There. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna go home and dump some stuff off. Noisy chicken. So I think I will call it there for tonight. A little bit early, but I'll be back.
Right out here. I don't know how you stand it.
I'm not a vampire, that's how I can stand it. So I'll be back tomorrow night. Planning to be back tomorrow night at the same time. Oh,